Hello and welcome to Hearthstone Top 5. My name is Benjamin Hero and today we'll be discussing the top 5 custom fan-made cards in Hearthstone. And you might be wondering, Benjamin, you're wearing a GameSpot t-shirt. Are you being sponsored by them? And I am proud to say that yes, I am not being sponsored by them. Fun thing actually, once when I went to MCM London Comic Con, they were giving out GameSpot t-shirts and I happened to win one, and I thought, why the hell not? Let me wear a t-shirt even though I don't work for GameSpot. They're not sponsoring the episode. I have nothing to do with GameSpot, but I thought it'd be pretty damn funny. But GameSpot, if you want to sponsor, don't let me stop you. Do not let me stop you. Okay, let's get down to the business. Today we're going to be discussing the top 5 custom fan-made cards. And before, I know I said that there wouldn't really be a judging criteria, but then I thought to myself, Ben, how the hell are you going to judge these cards without a judging criteria? So, Shazam! We have a criteria now. Okay, first of all, we'll be judging the art. You know, Hearthstone cards always look nice, hot, and amazing. So, of course, the art will taste my judgment. Number 2, originality. Nobody likes boring cards. Except maybe for this guy. You know, this guy would friggin' love boring cards. If the card is boring, So the more original card is, the higher it will place. And number 3, viability. How viable is it that Blizzard, that Ben Brode himself, will actually make this card? And before we get started, I just want to say I had a ton of submissions. So if your card doesn't appear, you know, don't take it too hard. There'll always be next time. Whew. Alright, boys and girls, let's begin the countdown. An episode not sponsored by GameSpot. Alright, let's go. Damn! At number 5, we have Demoralizing Roar by Chris O'Callaghan. Demoralizing Rule is a 5-mana hunter card with the effect of returning all enemy minions from the board to their hand if you have a beast in play with 6 or more attack. So let's take this scenario. If you have Savannah Hyman in play and your opponent has Yesaraj, Sylvanas, Deathwing, Ragnaros, and hell, why not Chillmore in play? Instead of crying and going for the concede button, you just go play Demoralizing Roar, hit face, and win the game. The reason why I really love this card is because 1, the art is fantastic. I mean, look at it. It really captures the fear of fighting a tremendous beast. How the guy is dropping his weapon. The art, Chris, the art is nice. Second, it's a control hunter card, and I do love my control hunter. And third, this card is not good. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. I love honesty. This card is not good. I mean, it is so damn situational. It costs so much, but when you do play it, and it can be good, and because the card is not good, that makes it actually possible that Blizzard might actually print this card. I mean, I can see this card actually coming out for hunters. And because of those reasons, Demoralizing Rule is definitely something to shout about. Man! Relax, people. Relax. Let's get to number 4. At number 4, we have the Faceless Consumer by Hussein Mehmet. And this card is terrifying. I mean, it is a 5-mana 4/4 death battle. Whatever minion kills it, summon a copy of it, and if it was a spell, add it to your hand. This card is terrifying. The only way you could kill it cleanly would be with a weapon. And what I really love about this card is 1, the art is funny and hilarious. It shows a faceless one having a mind control tech in his hand, like he's ready to consume it. So the art and the name, excellent, 5 out of 5. And I also love the effect because what it does, it brings some real tension to the board, sort of with what Sylvanas Windrunner does. When you play Sylvanas, the board becomes okay, you know what, how can I clean it in the most effective way? And the same with the faceless one, with the Faceless Consumer. How can you take care of it the cleanest, most effective way? I love cards like that. And let's be honest, this card could actually be made, but it is rather on the OP side, so it's gonna have to be nerfed or made into a priest legendary. I know, I said I wouldn't do any more priest jokes, but okay. Priest is actually alright now. But yes, the Faceless Consumer is actually a really nice, well-designed card for priest. Let's get to number 3. At number 3, we have Door from Nether by Alex the Mysterious. It's a 7-mana warlock spell with the effect of summoning 2 random minions that you discarded in this game. So the dream, what would be the dream? The dream would be playing Doomguard and then discarding Ysera and Yasiraj. I keep saying Yasiraj. No, Ysera and Sylvanas.
I have no time for games.
And then you play Door from Nether and Shazam. You win the game because you have Ysera and Sylvanas on the field. What I really love about this card is, one, the name is so nice because it is literally like opening a door, because when cards get discarded, who the hell knows where they actually go? And the card art of the dude being pulled back into existence is so just brilliant, actually. Just simply brilliant. And I can really see this card helping the discard warlock archetype or the discolog archetype, because it's a 7-mana card and warlock spells are usually on the, let's say, bad side. It could combo well with Cho'Gar to have a really big power turn. And you know, if Blizzard wants to make an archetype work, they will make an archetype work. So overall, it's just a brilliant card. Now, I also love the subtext at the bottom where it says, hopefully it's not an imp. Overall, Alex, it is a brilliantly designed card. Seriously, well done. It's a good card. At number 2, we have Maiev Shadowsong by Movie Man Lucas. And this card looks like a super legit card that actually should already be out. It would not surprise me if Movie Man Lucas turned out to be Ben Brode in disguise. I mean, Maiev Shadowsong is the ultimate rogue card. Number 1, its effect is Battle Cry. When you play it, deals 1 damage to each enemy minion. And when you combo it, you draw a card for each minion that died. That is just such nice card design, and it really embodies so much of what rogues are all about. If you were to compare Maiev Shadowsong to a card like Azure Drake, you can appreciate how well designed Maiev Shadowsong actually really is. It is just brilliant card design. I mean, literally, Ben Brode, I'm impressed. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean Movie Man Lucas. I'm impressed at the card that you managed to design. I mean, just imagine playing it against Violet Teacher. Such a good card. Such a good card. And that's why it's number 2. At number 1, we have Desperate Prayer by Unmoved. And it's a 0-mana priest spell card with the effect of spending all your mana and then destroying enemy minions equal to the mana spent. And I simply love this card for its elegant design and for it able to answer the question, where does priest maximum removal go next? With cards such as Life Bomb already being rotated out, and with cards such as Excavated Evil going to rotate out soon, what's going to be left? Because currently priests only have Holy Nova and the Organized Circle and Excavated Evil. And what Desperate Prayer allows you to do is a card that can be used in the early game, a card that can be used in the mid game, a card that can be used in the late game. It's highly flexible and requires you, the user, to know your opponent's cards, to know your cards, and to work with the numbers so that your removal lines up with their minions. For example, let's say, boys and girls, you're playing a Beast Druid. On turn 5, they play Strangletorn Figer. And then on their turn 6, they play Dr. 6, i.e. Menagerie Warden. Now they have a field of 3 5/5s, and now it's your turn 6. What do? Easy peasy. You Holy Smite their face and then play Desperate Prayer and Shazam. The whole board is cleared and you still have your own minions. This is the power of Desperate Prayer. However, you have to again think of so much ahead in the future to hold on to the Holy Smite. And this card can be terrible against fighting opponents' minions that have different attack ranges, such as Runolock, when they have a whole different eclectic mix of different attack value minions. And this is what I love about Desperate Prayer is a flexible card that can exist in this game, and it wouldn't make Priest hard removal too oppressive. Like Movement Lucas, or should I say Ben Brode, if you're listening, make this card a reality. It can really exist in this game, and for that reason, Desperate Prayer is number 1. And that's it. Thank you for making it to the end. If you were one of the winners, if your card was featured in today's list, send me a message on YouTube and I'll send you your prize, Habit Alchemy, via PM. And also you can check out last week's episode where I discussed the top 5 cards that could either be insane or terrible from the One Night in Karazhan expansion. Also, if you enjoyed what you saw, please think about subscribing, since that will do a whole ton for the channel. And also, I want to apologize for the fact that I didn't let you guys know that half cards deletes the cards after 3 days. I didn't know about that, and again, it was my bad. It's my bad. I should have done my proper research. But thank you to all those that actually did resubmit. I really appreciate it. Also, I'd like to apologize again for not making my judging criteria for this competition clear, because I saw some really good cards, but they just didn't fit the criteria, and I was thinking, man, I should have made things clear. So next time I do another Hearthstone card competition, I'll be sure to make the criteria absolutely clear. Also, lastly, I am applying for a reality TV show and I'm through to the top 50, and currently it's the online vote stage. If you're bothered, again, only if you're bothered, I would really appreciate if you would vote for me. If you're interested in supporting and helping and voting for me, I'll put a link in the description. Again, it's only if you're bothered. If you want to do this, I would really appreciate it. Man, there's a long intro, but alright, boys and girls, I shall see you next week. But for now, always, stay awesome. Till then.